welcome to day one coverage of the IM Financial Group Championship, the third event on the KLPGA Tour season, but the second domestically, and last week's winner, EA1, opens her account for this championship with a lovely birdie.
Phenomenal career this young lady has already had. A couple of majors under her belt. Cash in the bank. Seven-time winner on tour after her victory last week at the Doosan Weave Championship. Second time she's won that event in the last 3 years. Golfing career, another view of many double-greened golf courses that we see here in the land of the morning calm.
Oh, did that so beautifully last week. EA1 starting to string some birdies together. Back to back, take it a 2 under par.
Birdie opportunity to come. Now back to the surging EA1, who's reached the 8th tee. Pretty popular choice of club for these ladies. It's a wide one for EA1. Long as well. Just hood that club face a little bit. Shuts it down deep. EA1 is trying to bump it through the fringe or pitch it on the green. Well, for the former option, she's managed rather nicely, although that still goes wandering a couple of extra feet by. An edging groove if she happens to find herself in one. EA1 puts that a long way to preserving momentum in a round of golf is to save par. Good job there. Consolidates the back-to-back birdies with a very timely and tidy par save at the 8th.
So a good look from the back of the tee here on the 9th at the elevation that will hopefully assist these players get a little extra distance for these tee shots. Reachable par 5, but you can see the defined fairway sort of informs the players the shape of this hole from left to right. Always been one of the straighter drivers on tour, and you can see that proverbial frozen rope for EA1 gets that extra bit of run she was looking for. EA1 back down the fairway. There's trouble left here. There's so much room out to the right. She's a great wedge player. Keep her as far right as possible, 272, so she should run through the fairway, but a bit of a loose swing there for EA1. Unbelievable. This one looks like it's sitting down just a touch for EA1. Ample green to work with. Looking for some release. Expect a bit of grass to be caught between club face and ball. Take a little spin off it. Read the lie well, executed. Very nice shot. Just tumbles on a little, but again, no harm done. With cheese putting. Very well scared the hole again.
실례하겠습니다.
Outside chance. 10 and 3 under par. Just get a little closer to Park Ju-young's 7 under total. She had the line. Just needed a little more speed.
어디에요? 순양하고
공구 정리해 주세요.
Still efficient and tidy work as always for year one.
뒤에 카메라 칠때 누르시면 안 돼요.
So our featured group for the opening round of this Infinancial Championship start their trek on the homeward 9, head off by Year 1. This week's champion at 2 under par. Looking for back-to-back victories.
플레이 중에는
First
카메라
time in her
움직이지
career.
말아주세요. 네, 카메라 속도 부르시면 안 됩니다. 플레이 하겠습니다.
So year one looks like she's on a bit of an upslope here. Wading to the lead side a little, press into the ball. Falling back and flipping your hands through. Nicely done. Just about stays in the fairway. It's a little bit awkward. Slightly down slope. Not a ton of green to work with now, 6 paces of it. And, chase after that, try and get that right hand releasing through. She'll get some help off that little slope past the hole. Much like in Kyung, just a little shy with her pace. So, yeah, one to follow. The breeze that was picking up just towards the end of that front line really has sort of dissipated into nothing on this inward arm, so opportunities for the players to start to attack, and that's really not one of Yewan's best. Digging in a little bit. Well, I can almost promise you this, but we'll keep turning for Year 1, hopping over that little shoulder. Just rip straight left, my goodness, just shows you. You have to be in close proximity on these greens. You've got to be on the correct side of some of these pins because they cut very close to slopes, as they usually are in South Korean professional golf. You're going to be leaving yourself just a bit of tidying up to do. Year one's par. Issues at all for Year 1. Year 1, a pretty wide target. Don't expect her to be missing this fairway. Thankfully, she doesn't. Pitching wedge. Jump on this a little bit. And after a little bit harder, contact sounded okay. That one just was rifling through the back of the green. You have to think, with two of the best wedge players in the Korean women's game, those are two very... So it was hard, slightly harder
shot than Ji-young, just because she's got that shoulder. You can see the change in the color of the grass for year one, so she can drive one into the face of it, just have it skip over. It's so easy to do that. Just miss your landing spot. Quite precise with the strike, and off it goes, running away. So work cut out for both year one and Ji-young to salvage. Year one, real tester this. Slow uphill putt and into the green as well. Just a hair outside right lip. Pushed it. Just straight shove. First blemish on the day for year one. Middle of the fairway, no less. Be overly aggressive. 15 feet left of the hole. It's going to be for an outside opportunity. Just putting her off, perhaps. Stepping back. Launched up high, just a little left of the stick. Excellent. There's a reason why these three ladies are in your featured group. Great tee shots. Short. Thing or two, and Kim's putt. Two starts it out fairly wide. Hammers that one through the break. All round of the afternoon working. It is just going to be the par 3. Year one. Stop.
끝나겠습니다.
Year one. Still, it's been a tidy day. Guarantee she'll feel like she's played better than her score indicates. Playing as one of the toughest holes out here at Golf Zone County. Year one, really looking to split the difference between the TV tower and that flag you can see in the back left corner of the green. She's got 6 iron. Start on an aggressive line. She pulled that. Yeah. On left and down. So year one, well below the level of the green here. No choice but to open up the club face. Try and get some height on it. A little lower than I thought she needed to play that, but still gives herself a look. Par save. Difficult par 4.
플레이하겠습니다.
Year one. We've seen that. Maybe just a hint more allowance. A bit of break on this. Try and stay in mid figures. Yeah, well read and nicely hold.
tee as well. It splits the middle of the fairway. Yeah, one. Up to 15. Looks like the breeze is coming into her face and just out of the right a smidgen. Shy there. Yeah, one. Just a bit of elevation to come up here, so open up that club face. Turn through nicely. He's had a great pair of hands around the greens. That looked very simple. One. Elementary little chip shot here. Oh, very nicely judged indeed. Get away with the par 4. 16. Yeah, one. Last to go. Should be a 6-iron as well, I imagine. And off the club, didn't like it. Wide right there from year one. That is a huge miss. It's going to be anything but straightforward. From well right of target at 17. No choice but to take the aerial route here. Find that club face open. You try and get this one in the air. Oh, got a little check on it, but once again, the putter is going to be tested for year one. Year one for par. Really nicely rolled in. She wasn't sure at the end, but it's grabbed a piece of the cup and dropped in. Despite a woeful tee shot. So, yeah, one. Good pieces of scrambling over the last few holes have kept her the right side apart. The cut line as things stand. 18 holes tomorrow morning to try and pick up some much needed birdies. So 2 will year one. Third, drove down into that one, gets that to stick nicely. Beautiful shot there from year one. Imagine those early 2 misses affected her confidence with the putter now. Year one for a birdie and a round of 70.
be this time. Most recent KLPGA Tour champion. In her campaign here in Chuncheon with the 1 under par round of 71.
잠깐 홀업 끝나고 이동하실게요.